Last night, Kevin Rudd struck a deal with President Yudhoyono for Indonesia to let 78 Sri Lankan asylum seekers who are currently on board the Australian customs ship Oceanic Viking into his country. But Indonesia says the deal is only temporary. This is the latest instalment in a week that's seen every major news outlet in the country giving massive coverage to the influx of refugees and asylum seekers. Now, the emotions surrounding people arriving here by boat are always pretty heated. But what are the facts? Well, here now, your handy guide to refugees, asylum seekers, and Australia. A refugee is someone forced to flee their homeland because of persecution. They've met the UN criteria for being a refugee and have virtually the same rights as the rest of us, other than the right to vote. Every year, Australia resettles 13,500 refugees through our humanitarian visa program. There are 10.5 million refugees in the world right now, and on average, people wait in refugee camps for about 17 years before finding a new home. This is what is often referred to as the queue. Globally, nearly 90,000 refugees were resettled just last year. Of those, Australia took 11,000. Our Department of Immigration says that makes us the second highest resettler of refugees per head of the population in the world, second only to the US. However, in terms of recognising asylum seekers as refugees, Australia ranks 39th in the world, according to the UNHCR.
An asylum seeker is also someone forced to flee their homeland because of persecution. Unlike refugees, many will not have had access to UN processing centres before coming to Australia. In other words, there is no queue for them to join. Australia is a signatory to the UN Refugee Convention, meaning under international law, it's illegal for us to refuse anyone seeking asylum. 4 out of every 5 asylum seekers who come to Australia by boat are found to be genuine refugees and told they can stay. Last year, there were 827,000 asylum seekers throughout the world. 4,775 of those sought asylum here. Of those, the vast majority came by plane. 161 came by boat, less than 5% of all arrivals.
Those figures were all taken from the most recent and complete data, which was released back in 2008. The Department of Immigration is due to table the latest statistics in the next few weeks. We called the department and they told us that so far this year, 1,745 people have been held for processing after arriving here by boat to seek asylum. To find out firsthand what the refugee experience is like in suburban Australia, we visited the Brisbane suburb of Moorooka. And you can see that story on our website, abc.net.au/hungrybeast.